Hi, this is Kevin from the Molehill, and I'm going to give you a quick tour of Tick's Basecamp integration. So I'm going to be starting with a brand new Tick account today, but everything that I show you will work exactly the same whether you've been using Tick for 3 minutes or 3 years. Let's jump in by clicking on Settings and then Basecamp. The first thing I have to do is drop in my Basecamp URL and token. This gets the two products talking. Now let's move down and look at these options. The first one tells Tick to post project status messages to your Basecamp projects. Now the second option allows you to pull time entries from Basecamp. So Basecamp has a very simple time tracking feature that's available on their higher end accounts, and if you use that, you're going to want to turn this feature on. We'll see how it works in just a second. I click Save and my settings are confirmed, and now I see the Basecamp integration screen. At the top, there's a feature where I can import people from Basecamp. You just check the box next to each person that you want to set up and add them to Tick. Anyone I add here will get an email containing a temporary password and login instructions so that they can jump right in. As we move down the page, we can see a list of my active Basecamp projects. Let's flip over to Basecamp for a second and take a look at them over there. None of these projects exist in Tick yet, so I have the option to import them right from here. I'll click a couple so you can see what it looks like. Now, these projects don't have any time entries in Basecamp, so Tick just set up the project, but we won't see any data. Let's go back and import a project that does have some time entries from Basecamp. I'm going to import the Tick blog project. Now when I click into the details of this project, things look a bit more filled out. Let's move back to Basecamp for a second so you can see where all this data comes from. I'm going to jump into the Tick blog project and let's take a look at the to-dos. Most of the time that was entered to this project was associated with these to-dos: blog software integration, front-end coding, and design. Now if we flip back to Tick, you'll see that those to-dos have been set up as tasks, and the time entries are placed nicely under each one. Tick will even preserve the to-do list item names and notes, if you had any, for each time entry. Now let's take this one step further. We can edit the project and add some budget information. Save that, and let's click back into the project detail. Now take a look at this. We have budget information associated with our Basecamp time entries. Let's go ahead and force an update to Basecamp. This happens automatically each night, but if you need it sooner, you can just click this link. Let's take a look back in Basecamp. I'm going to click on the Messages tab, and there you can see the project status message that was posted from Tick. So that's it in a nutshell. Tick and Basecamp working together to help you track time and hit budgets.